So again, to show the kind of censorship that's being committed here due to our point of views or different than agreed by Facebook and their associates. This is what I post. Other content that I agree with, giving news regarding free speech. Dustin Nemo's link that we've been working on. A teacher that live streamed, a mother that live streamed her 7th grader was teaching in the class that Donald Trump is a Nazi and is going to put Mexicans including Mexican Americans, all in FEMA camps. Apparently that's been part of his curriculum to 7th graders. And she decided to take a stand and record the entire meeting. Very disgusting, the treatment that she got by the teacher. Obviously she took advantage that she obviously there by herself for whatever reason. I'm sure people are working, maybe her husband's working, but either way, I'm sure that with a little backup, she probably could have, gone even farther. But she's not letting this go, and I got a large response from 10 or 12 groups that I was able to post it to. Hundreds and hundreds, and the likes and comments do not stop. But apparently that's a threat. A Latina American, not sure her exact origin, but she's Hispanics for Trump, activist, very smart, intellectual woman, but apparently that's also offending Facebook. Schools that are actually taking it to another level and going as far as protecting their students, unlike Broward County and all the safe spaces. Apparently that's also bad content. Again, news that's actually comes from mainstream news. InfoWars just shares the link and points us in the right direction. But apparently that's also regarding the shooting in Florida. This InfoWars article was not allowed to be shown because the headline is Columbine, brother of a victim. That's totally tearing apart their narrative of guns being a problem. And he's had to deal with this for many years, and he's firsthand was affected by losing his brother in Columbine. Same thing, many similar to Florida shootings, similar just like to most shootings. But apparently that also does not agreeable to Facebook content. Truth and facts and narratives that are contradicting all the lies that they're pushing. It's not good content for Facebook. Teachers also starting a class. Actually, the state looks like, I think this was in Ohio. There's a link I connected to the InfoWars that was actually written by another news article. But again, InfoWars is great at linking you to other sites, giving them traffic as well. And 20 teachers were signing up They thought that they were going to receive 20 to sign up for self-defense and training, to be armed in the school. It went from 40 to from 20 to 40, then to 100. They capped out at 300. They had to cut it off to schedule other dates. Apparently, that's also doesn't fit the narrative that Facebook wants to push on society. Fox News, Laura Ingraham, apparently that's too hardcore for them as well. Again, Alex Jones, InfoWars, links us in the right direction. I had not seen this segment by Laura Ingraham. I didn't get around to watching it, but if it wasn't for InfoWars, I would have never, seen this, or maybe, way too late. And as fast as news coming in lately, everything we can get, even a headline, is worth the read. But again, all these are the reasons that they block me. Parkland first responders, and also speaking to mainstream media, was not allowed to go in. But that's not the narrative that they want to be have on their platform. And another teacher. This article came out of Twitter, and actually he explains the 39 times threatening kids. Again, it's firsthand information. It should be, covered in depthly. And if mainstream media is bombarded by way too much news, well, basically this is our right and our duty for free speech, and to be able to spread this so that people can be informed and make their own decision on these issues that are being pushed on us by politicized FBI and sheriffs and politicians, without just shooting off narratives, but without really putting all the facts together and how folks really feel about situations. And again, this is also censored by Facebook. And I can go on and on and on. And apparently, yes, here we go. There's a sheriff, Mr. Sheriff, the coward, Israel, campaigned on being a straight shooter and never involved in anything, but yet, this is a local Sun Sentinel, and Channel 10 wrote stories, and other bloggers as well, independent journalists, going back to 2013, working with known drug dealers and murderers and people that have been under investigation for many crimes involved in gangs and deep operations of like mafia style operations here in South Florida. And I think it's $96,000. He doesn't mind taking money from them and the taxpayers, and the DNC, and he needs more money also to run his safety operations or unsafety operations. He doesn't make people safe. Again, bad content for Facebook. So, and I will show you what Facebook wants me to see. Yeah. Well, the last trending one was Dick's Sporting Goods store. That came up about 4 or 5 times earlier. Oh, there it goes. Dick's store, sale ends assault rifles. That's what they want me to see. They want me to buy an Apple Watch that now Apple is connected, has signed up with China to run all their internal servers. So China will be in charge of everybody's information through Apple. I guess that's the perfect place for them because it's a model of what they want to see the United States become. Well, I think I showed enough information, but I don't look. I really never request or go to Joy Salad's site. Some of it's funny and he does some interesting things, but you know, this is what gets pushed on my page. And again, more content that I really have micro strategy like this page. Again, these are suggested posts to me. So they want to suggest what I should start finding interesting and caring about. I can go on and on and on, but you get the point.